What is going on, everyone? It is Angry Gamer Online, and today I am back with another video. And today I don't really know what to call it because it's basically a compilation of glitches. And as you can see, first off, I've got this massive blue thing in the middle of my garage. Now, this was in everybody's garage that I knew who had a 10-car garage. It was in both my garages, and it was just really weird. So I thought I'd record this. There's a couple of other things I want to show you in a minute. And basically what I'm going to talk about is glitches in general, and sort of talk through some of the funny stuff that we were doing with these glitches. So first off, obviously, get a quick selfie. And what I want to talk about first is glitches and modders in general. Now, I have nothing against someone who wants to mod this game to do funny stuff like this. Okay, it's a bit weird, but it didn't really cause any harm. Like, okay, my car, as you can see there, it is sunk in the ground and it's a little bit awkward and whatnot. But it's not really a great issue because I do drive it out in a minute and it's absolutely fine. So that doesn't really matter. And glitch mods in general that allow people to do stuff, even allow people to have unlimited money, I'm not really bothered because me personally, if someone wants to give me billions of dollars, I'll happily take it. I'll happily take all the money in the world. And I know some people they don't want to have the game ruined for them. They want to sort of make all the money themselves legitimately, and fair enough to them. So I think people that are modding the game, they shouldn't be giving their money away to everyone and anyone, because some people don't want it. So if someone wants to mod a game, leave them to it to make their own money, millions of dollars. It doesn't affect you, it only affects them. And if you want money, then ask them, and if they give it you, cool. But the one thing I don't like is God mode. I think this is more prevalent in Call of Duty, where the sole aim is to kill people. But in GTA, it's a bit of a dickhead maneuver to go in God mode because you can just run around the map killing everyone. And I know a lot of people get very annoyed at getting killed constantly. I know I sometimes do. Now, I wouldn't say it's a massive issue in GTA because you can leave sessions, play a private match or whatever. So if you really are the sort of person that hates mods, then play in a private session if someone's doing it. But anyway, as you can see here, me and Precise Killer are stuck inside of this little cubby hole in this blue thing. I don't really know what's gone on here, but we are completely stuck. The only way we can get out of this in the end is to kill ourselves, but we sort of look around, see if we can get out first. There is a bit of a gap just there that we just passed, and I was thinking maybe can I walk out of there, but that didn't turn out so well. So I then invite everyone to my apartment because I just want everyone to see what's going on. And anyway, back to talking about modders and glitches. I was just saying that God mode, really, I don't like it. It's the sort of thing that arseholes do, and something that I found out, I heard, is that you can kill someone in God mode by parking a tank on top of them. And because they have, like, it's not God mode as such where the health doesn't die. God mode is where they have, say, 1,000,000% health. So the health still, like, drains. It's just it regenerates faster than you can get the health down to 0. So that's why it seems like God mode. However, if you do park a tank on someone, the health just continues to go down and they will eventually die. So that's my take on mods, really. I'm not really that bothered if people do it. If it's annoying me, I'll go into a private session or change sessions. However, money glitches and stuff and modding to make loads of money, I don't care. I want all the money I can have in this game. I really can't be bothered grinding at missions to play it. But anyway, now onto this next mod that I think these are mods. I really do, because if they were glitches, they'd have been around when the game first came out, when it was full of glitches. And as you can see, there is some massive UFO in the middle of the street, and it's really glitchy because it's like an imaginary invisible wall that's sort of parked there. And as you can see, my car has just hit it, and we can't go any closer than that in the car. And as you can see, all the pink tire smoke coming up. In a second, I do go and get a chopper so we can see if we can land on top, and that's all very glitchy and weird. But yeah, onto glitches now. Now, I understand why Rockstar are going to patch glitches, because it loses them lots and lots of money regularly, because obviously they want to sell you shark cards for when DLC comes out, and people don't really want to buy it, so people glitch, and it's sort of taking money off Rockstar, because people who can glitch, who wouldn't normally buy a shark card, they're not going to buy one because they can make all the money for free. So obviously Rockstar lose out on all the money there. However, I think it is ridiculous how making money in this game, you've got to grind and grind forever and all that stuff. I've raged about that before, but hopefully when heists come out, that'll all be fine. But anyway, now back onto this. I do land the chopper on top, but it's really glitchy because we don't actually land on the surface, as you can see. We're sort of landing on an invisible floor. I really don't know what's going on here, but as you can see, I'm sort of just walking around, and I think it was a bit of a glitch there when I got back into that helicopter, and as you can see, that UFO sort of moving around a little bit. I really don't know how this is done or anything, how you mod things into the game and stuff. However, now I've got all my friends up here, we're just wandering around on some invisible wall. It's all dead interesting, this. If you ever are in a lobby and you come across this sort of thing, really do go and get a helicopter, park on top and just have a look at what's going on. It's quite interesting to do for 10 minutes or so. And that's why I recorded it. I just thought it'd be quite interesting to look at and see, because it's something out of the ordinary, and personally I'm not bothered if people do this. It doesn't really affect me. It's only one small portion of the map, and I find it quite interesting to have a look at. And as you can see on the top of the UFO, you might see it in a second, and I think it does crop up a little bit earlier. It does mean a little bit later, sorry. It does say FIB on the side of these UFOs, so that's kind of like an Easter egg in Grand Theft Auto, because the FIB, as everyone knows, is like the FBI, but in GTA, so Federal Investigation Bureau, I think that's what it'll stand for. And so this obviously shows that the FIB in the game know about these things and whatnot. So now, as you can see, I'm landing a chopper on this really thin bit. This actually took quite a bit to do. It was quite difficult. However, I think I managed it, and then I was wondering whether to get out, whether I'd just fall straight to my death. However, we get out, and there's like sort of an imaginary floor that I'm stood on, and that's all good. But yeah, it's really strange seeing these UFOs just hovering and lying in the middle of the city. Like, with modders doing this, I think it's fine, because it gave me something to do for a few minutes. Because when this game gets boring, when you've been playing for a while, it's really nice just to have something weird crop up, something that you can look at. And as you can see, Mitch there, he was miles away, so he's on this imaginary wall or floor or whatever, is quite far out. Like, you can run and then you can jump, and it is high enough for you to parachute off. So it is really interesting. It's brilliant. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you've seen something interesting. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe for more GTA content daily. See you in a bit.